there is no benefit to that vaccine other than covering up symptoms and endangering your immune system. Childhood cancer was non-existent prior to mandatory vaccines. Childhood diabetes was non-existent prior to mandatory vaccines. So the vaccines have induced these deadly diseases on our children. And then the rampant increase you guys see today in the cancers and diabetes and kidney failure all have their origin at the vaccine level. Then we jump to these Frankenstein foods that they have out here for us. All these GMOs, genetically modified organisms. 80–90% of your supermarkets today is loaded with genetic foods. But you can't even tell which ones they are. They won't label them. I figured out. All those potatoes, those are all genetic. But they create so much sugar in the system. Okay? Super genetic. All those breads, the breads are horrible. Okay? Wonder bread. You wonder what's in it. Huh? Super deadly. Okay? For the most part, my diabetic clients, I take them off all grains. All the grains. And we work on just vegetables and proteins. Only time I allow them to put some grains back into the system after we get everything leveled out, I get you on the wild rices, particularly red, black, and this basmati brown rice. Okay? And then if you want to go and get maybe some teff, quinoa, or kamut, millet's cool too. All the rest of those different grains are all hybrids and all genetic. They know that, but they scare you to death to think that you need a vaccination. All the states and your schools have exempt forms, and you can use them for religious or conscientious, but you don't want your child to be vaccinated. Okay? Don't ever think that you can't attend a school or something because of the vaccine. Not true. So we look at vaccines. How many of y'all here eat formaldehyde? How many of you here eat mercury, aluminum? How about aborted fetal tissues? Yet you'll rush down there and stick your arm out, or rush your child down there and stick his arm out, and we tell them, don't do drugs, and yet we inject them with drugs. Huh? But for any adult that normally knows that vaccines are wrong, and you submit your child to that, that's child abuse. All right? Now, they've been indiscriminately bombing innocent women and children for the last 3 years. Afghanistan, Iraq. But we're going to pay for that because of our silence. Okay? No way we're going to pay for that is because when they shoot those missiles, the tips of those missiles contain depleted uranium. Okay? So when that stuff hits the ground and blows up into the atmosphere, that circulates in the atmosphere. They already detected it in Europe. So I know it's coming this way. Okay? So you're going to see the incidence of lung cancer and kidney failure skyrocket in the next 5 years because we're going to have ingesting uranium from our atmosphere. They're already spraying you with chemtrails. Okay? You wake up in the morning, you got your blue skies, and then you see some white